Hey guys, it's me, Kurt. Um, I just wanted to tell you about what happened today for me. So, after work, I was just a little tired because I wanted to take a nap. But then my my dad came home, told me, like, he opened the door while I was napping, like told me, say, hey Kurt, remember, like, we have to go to this meeting, because he thought it was just parent and teenagers going to this meeting, to this place called the Ark. And I didn't want to go there, but my dad made me go. He thought it was just for like parents and kids, but it was actually wrong. So I got pretty bored there, and cause like there was actually mostly nothing for me to do there. So like when I got there, I didn't want to be there. I got a little frustrated, so I had to go out. I had to go back. I had to go back out. Then I sort of came back in and just told him, like, hey, like I'm like sorry for like for all this. I'm just like a little frustrated. This always happens to me. Like almost every time, if I get like frustrated, like I have a hard time just trying to say like what I'm trying to like say to them. So after I done, I apologized. I just stayed outside of the door in this like lobby, and then this woman named Sharon um was like talking on her phone, talked to like some of her friends, and she went to a desk. Then like I asked her if she can come over here once she's done. She said like yeah sure. So like when she was done, like I told her like about some things that were actually bothering me. And there was actually one thing I said was about this thing called disabilities, and like for myself, I do have a disability. It's like called like I have this thing called like Tourette's and all that stuff. Cause I keep on like I'll explain for like from my point of view. Almost every time I might like keep on saying the exact same thing over and over again, or I might like twitch my eyes almost every time because like I didn't know I had this like disability. I think like maybe till like high school or something because my parents didn't tell me. So like when I was actually born with disabilities, when I was a baby, the doctor came in and told my parents that I had this disability, and they were a little like sad and upset about what I had, because I wish I never had it in the first place. I wish I could be normal like other people, but since I was born with it, there is mostly nothing I could do. Because every time I have a hard time like understanding other people, and have a hard time reading because I don't know what most of the words are saying. I had this problem since like since my parents told me that I had it, and like I said, I wish I never had it. I wish I could be like normal people. Like wish I could be like you guys, but there are other people who have a disability that are different from mine, and sorry about that. I didn't like it in the first place, but I have to get used to it. Cause if I say something like something really fast, really fast, there's gonna be some times that people don't understand what I'm actually saying, and almost every time I have to repeat myself so they can understand. But if they still don't understand, then I don't know what to do. and like all that stuff. So like so after I talked to this woman named Sharon about what I said, I stayed in the lobby, and then I came back in. Like and then just saw what they were doing. I saw a role play about. Um, I just saw some role plays about how people gonna react about like jobs and other stuff, and making a budget. And like some parents are gonna worry when their children are gone, like when their kids are gone, like going to different places and all that stuff. Um, sorry about that. Sorry. Um, so like there's actually mostly nothing I can do for my disabilities. Um, like if you guys like ask me about or subscribe about like like I said like I said, like please subscribe to this video. And if you guys want to know about more about disabilities, like all I can tell you that you can just look it up or ask other people or maybe ask people who have it to see if they like it or not. Like I don't like having disabilities at all, but some people have learned from different kind of disabilities. Like my dad has learned kind of a lot from me. Like he's learned about what I have and like what I can do, like about it, and like what he can do. So yeah, like if you get so so this like woman named Sharon, like I think she kind of helped me with some stuff, but like there are gonna be some like things I mostly don't understand because of what I have, and I'm not proud about what I have. So I'm trying my best like just to be like honest with you guys, like because I have a hard time like telling like maybe like the truth or anything like that, but I have a hard time giving people an honest answer. And sometimes, and like let me tell you this, like I'll get back to the disability part, but I have a feeling that sometimes I might maybe get a lot of get a little nervous if like it maybe like if there's like maybe like a crowd of people or something. Maybe if there's like a few people, maybe like 3 or 4 or 5 or 6, I have a feeling I'm okay. But but I have a feeling maybe I can try to handle a crowd. But there was actually one day like when I got baptized, I had a hard time trying to look at the crowd. So all I can do is just look at my paper, just read it short, and like all that stuff. But there's another vlog I'll tell you about that. I got about me getting baptized. So for my church, I'll tell you guys another vlog about that. So yeah, back to the back to the place of the ark. So what what there are different people who are like learning like are learning disabilities from like maybe their kids or from other people who know it, and these people can help other like different other like teenagers or maybe other people with disabilities about how they can make their lives a little better. So like this is what I'm saying to all of you guys. if you don't know what a disability is, like you can like look it up on a computer. Maybe ask someone about it if they have it, or uh, maybe ask like a disability teacher or something like that. You can like one of these three, but I think like I have a feeling like the most of the thing you can just if you want to learn more, you can just I have a feeling you should just look it up what different disabilities are and all that stuff. So if you guys want to learn more, like I said, just look it up or ask people what disabilities are or ask someone who has it. All I can tell you that I was born with it and I have a hard time trying to understand other people. Every time I might twitch with my eyes, or if I say something like a really fast, they might have a hard time understanding. If I explain something which is really hard for me because I have a hard time explaining things that are really hard for me that other people cannot understand. I'm trying my best, but every time, like when I try to explain, no one can actually